Hey guys, I'm Bryson here, and today we're going to react to a 31-year-old in Manhattan CEO making $180,000 a year. And by the way, guys, whenever I hear CEO, I was like, oh my gosh, millions of dollars, right? And by the way, I went like 10 years saying CEO without knowing what the heck CEO meant, okay? And obviously it means Chief Executive Officer, but back in the days, I was like a kid saying like, oh, I'm the CEO of my company, but I don't know what the heck CEO actually stood for. But I just thought it was like, okay, you're the boss or whatever. But today we'll see exactly how this lady in Manhattan spends all of her money. I'm guessing it all goes towards rent because living in the city is very, very expensive, okay? No matter how you slice it, New York is gonna be expensive. All right, let's go.
I'm 31 years old. I am a CEO and founder of an influencer agency, and I also own multiple e-commerce businesses.
By the way, guys, e-commerce is still to this day killing it, okay? And also managing other people that actually do social media is also a great idea because, by the way, people that do social media and make a lot of money from social media, they don't know how to go out there and basically get a lot of jobs, like in a way like sponsorships and so on. So having someone to do that can make you a lot of money. 180K at age 31 is a lot of money.
Annually, I make anywhere between $150,000 and $180,000 a year.
That's awesome. By the way, right off the bat, this apartment looks very fancy. You got the whole rhino in the back, the whole skull, the whole furniture. It looks expensive, okay? But let's see how much it costs. Maybe it might be inexpensive, but I doubt it.
My apartment's about 1,500 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
1,500 square feet. I think where we live right now in the Bronx is like maybe 600 to 790 square feet max. So 1,500 square feet might be normal in Florida and maybe like other states and so on, but in New York, that's pretty big. Very, very big.
Located in the financial district in Manhattan.
Oh, her office looks nice. I'm busy for there's stuff my life. What the heck does that say? There's of my life? I'm busy for the rest of my life. Yes, okay. I read that correctly now, okay? But I was so confused because everything is like just put together. That kitchen though looks beautiful. Okay, guys, this apartment, I'm gonna guess here, 5,000, let's say $4,000 to $6,000. That's my guess, okay? Comment down below your guess. It's looking expensive, guys. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
My rent is $9,000 per month.
I thought I was being so crazy. But I forgot, it's New York, okay? $9,000 per month, guys, okay? Let's just put the calculator for all the math here, okay? $9,000 per month times 12. That's $108,000. Explain to me how your rent is more than half your income. I'm waiting to hear something out of this, like this lady, okay? I'm waiting to, oh no, the landlord and me are friends. He doesn't charge me that much money, or I have like somebody lives here with me, half and half. But $9,000 is $108,000 every single year. I can't believe that she spends all that money. It's impossible. It's impossible. It can't be right.
And the utilities are about $400 a month. So my monthly payment.
2-bedroom, guys. The average 2-bedroom in New York is around $3,777. That's expensive. It is expensive. But wow, total 4,000. Wow.
Is $4,400 per month. My fiance pays the other half.
Oh, there you go. So she has a fiance. So they go like half and half. Either way, guys, her fiance has to make, for example, at least or more money than she makes to justify this amount, right? Because you're talking about almost 100K in rent. To live, for example, I think it's like a 2-bedroom, right? A 2-bedroom in New York. It's insane. It's insane.
My fiance is very successful. One of the main ways we've been able to make our relationship.
You see that Louis Vuitton bag all the way down there? I see it. I see it like all the way, zoom in, Danny, all the way down to that corner next to the rhino. I think that's a Louis Vuitton bag. I might be wrong, but I might not be wrong.
Relationship work throughout the years is by remaining very financially independent from each other. We own.
That is a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. When you have a relationship and you're getting married with someone, you're together, thinking about marriage, once you're married, right, you have to put your finances together. It's not like, hey, I have my money and you have your money. What's the sense of being married, right? It makes no sense. But their fiancés, I get that. When they get married, having this whole separate thing is not going to be working out.
Complete. I spend a lot of time and money decorating.
gift, retail is $8,000. Guys, with these gifts, the friends they have must be very nice friends. You know, like very like how do I say this? Very wealthy friends also, right? So interesting.
Trading and making.
What's the most expensive gift you ever got on anyone, guys? Comment down below, let me know. Again, that was a Louis Vuitton bag.
It really feel like my space.
Oh, they didn't even see the price for it.
I invest the most in my bedding because it's
$776 on a sheet. This is insane. You know, if you're investing, if you're financially free, I don't care. But if you're living like paycheck to paycheck, which is possible in New York, by the way, making this much money, that's a problem. $776 on some sheets. Egyptian cotton or something like that.
a recharging station. I need rest to be able to work and be functional and be a happy human and a good partner and a good dog mom. So
I understand like all that stuff about I need to recharge, but do you need to recharge on $700 sheets, you know? That makes no sense, you know? I wonder before she used to have those sheets, could she recharge? Probably yeah, right? And by the way, I like pillows, but let me know if I'm crazy here, guys, okay? But I never understood why people put so many pillows on the bed. Like, what do you do when you're actually gonna sleep? You gotta throw them off the bed, right? I don't, it's like decoration. It looks nice, looks pretty, but is it utilizable? I don't think so.
Investing in my bedding is well worth it to me.
$3,000 for a sofa. I've seen it. Furniture's expensive, man. If you look in the wrong places, it is very expensive, you know? It's very easy to make money, but it's very hard, obviously, but it's very easy to spend all of it, you know? It's so much expensive stuff out there, okay?
My biggest complaint about my apartment is the price.
What is that? What is that, guys? Toonie? 5,000 Mooney? This must be like a little like collectible or something like that, right? I don't know what it is, like my famous person, but $2,500 for a piece that says 5,000. Guys, this is when things just get beyond me, okay? At this point, I just don't understand it.
I've only lived here for a few years, but I'm...
A few years, bro. A few years. Like 2 years is like 200 grand. 3 years, like 300 grand, okay? This is so expensive.
Still not used to the cost of living in New York. I try not to think...
By the way, the cost of living in New York is not that expensive. I'm being honest, okay? You can find an apartment for like $2,000 or $3,000 for a very good price. Go to the Bronx, find one for like $1,500, like $1,200. But if you want to live this way, obviously it's going to be more expensive, okay? This is an option. It is not like a thing. So don't think I can't move to New York. It's too expensive. No, there are cheap areas, but if you want to live like this lady and her fiance, they got to spend money, okay? $9,000, but you will get 11 windows, guys. 11 windows.
Think about it too often because when I do, I think about how we could have a bigger space and I could have a yard for my dog.
That's one thing I'm very big on, man. Yards. I love yards.
I typically wake up around 10.
That's a nice life. 10 a.m. The last time I woke up at 10 a.m. was, when was it? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I've been waking up about 4:30 usually, a.m. obviously, every day. Even on the weekends, I'm waking up at that time. I sleep earlier these days, but 10 a.m., man, I remember those days.
Set an alarm for myself. I try to get 8 hours of sleep in. When I wake up in the morning, I check my phone right away. It's a habit that I'm trying to break, but I look at the sales that came in from the...
Same here, guys. I used to do that, but now I just put it on airplane mode, go take a shower, and then just don't look at it for a while.
The night before, and I just scan through my emails to see if there's anything urgent that needs attention.
Guys, at this point, we just have to agree, this lady spends a lot of money, right? Everything you're going to see here is going to cost a lot of money. So it makes no sense if I'm criticizing or not. It's just going to be a lot of money by this point, okay? But, you know, what I wish I heard about these videos is basically like, hey, what does people invest their money into? Because, by the way, you could be living like this, then lose your job, and then go broke. It's that type of lifestyle, right? If you're not investing or doing anything, things can go very, very bad.
From there, I go to the kitchen and I have my vanilla cold brew with oat milk. Every single morning, I look forward to it every day.
What is like vanilla cold brew? That's like a coffee thing, guys? I don't know anything about coffee.
While I'm in the kitchen, I feed Penny and then I make my way to the office to start
What is that stuff? Dog food looks disgusting, bro.
my day. I have a dog. Her name is Penny. She's a 5-pound Yorkshire Terrier.
$300 for what? The dog? No, 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 no. Her pants. Her pants cost $300. Guys. I want to hear this, okay, guys? If you could, would you want this lifestyle? You know, I think I'm more like Warren Buffett. Till this day, I think the most expensive thing like Warren Buffett has is like a jet, which is expensive, I know, and like his suits. But then everything else is just like normal. The same house, the same car for like 10 years. I like that lifestyle, but I don't see myself ever like buying things like this again. Like I did it in the past, but never again. Like pants, like pajama pants for like $300, a bowl for $55 for my dog. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I can't.
She's 5 years old. I adopted her when I was living in San Diego.
Shout out to her. Adoption is awesome. Adoption is awesome. Adoption is awesome. Okay, you don't want to like you know, the thing is like breeders and there's dogs that haven't been adopted, so they're dying. So just adopt. So adoption is usually better than just buying from a breeder. Plus, you're saving somebody's life, a dog's life.
And she travels all over the world with me. She's really my best friend.
That's awesome. I respect that.
I work from home, so my typical day after I have my coffee, I get on
It was coffee, guys. It was coffee.
my computer and I stay there for about 10 hours.
10 hours, bro. Sheesh. That's a lot of hours, man. Computers are cool, man, but I get headaches like every now and then for looking at a computer for like too long. But she starts at 10 a.m. So she stops at 8 p.m. Really? 8 p.m. of work? That's insane. By the way, I used to hear this and be impressed, but at some point you gotta be like, hey, is she optimizing her time or she's just doing, for example, a lot of busy work? Okay, it's very important. It's a difference, okay? Some things you just like basically say, hey, have somebody else do it, or you do it yourself, but it just costs you a lot of money, right? Because this time is also in your pocket.
My influencer agency is a community resource for influencers.
This is something I want to hear more about, you know? I want to hear more about this for sure.
To learn about how to manage their business, as well as providing job opportunities for them to grow their business.
So it sounds like if you allow me to work for you, I can help you manage your business better. And on top of that, I can help you, for example, get gigs or sponsorships and so on. Like I predicted, okay? But it's a service, you know, and it's very important too, because it gets you like more gigs and so on, and it takes that off your plate. So it's fine.
I have a small team that I have to pay each month, which contributes to a large portion of my business expenditures. I currently pay for 3 websites. The hosting is $45 per website per month.
By the way, hosting and websites are not expensive at all, guys. So never think that, oh my gosh, you need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money at all. It's not that expensive that you start.
I use various analytic programs to manage the campaigns that I'm working on for myself as well as other influencers, which can cost anywhere between $50 to $250.
That's fine, by the way, because it's all basically business expenses, so it's fine.
Per month. The CRM system that I use costs $79 per month.
What is a CRM system? Give me a second, guys, while I Google. Okay. Oh, it's a software that helps you connect with your customers. Okay, so okay.
My inventory of product and services cost about $6,000 per month.
Well, she has to hold products in order to sell products. She's not doing, for example, arbitrage, or for example, like what's the other thing? Drop shipping, right? She's basically holding on products and now she's selling them. Okay.
Most of the time when I leave the apartment, it's for a meeting, in which case I'm dressed up. So I often take a car, very rarely take the train, which...
$400 for a car per month? Oh, okay. She's like doing Ubers or something, right? Because in the city also, it's by the way, in the city you can just take a train everywhere, okay? But if you want to Uber, that's fine too.
Ends up running me about $400 per month. I don't have a savings account.
Oh my God, guys, this is what I was so scared about, man. Let's just hear her out first, all right? Let's not judge just yet.
I don't save money traditionally.
Traditionally, I don't save money? That sounds crazy to me, right? I make $180K. I live in this apartment. By the way, guys, even her half of like $5K rent and all this stuff, that's still around $60,000 a year. That is still a lot of money. And you're not saving any of it?
Fashion is a big component of my blogging business because I post photos on Instagram highlighting a lot of fashion items.
By the way, guys, you know, I always tried not to get involved in something that cost me so much money to actually do, but fashion is very expensive, but it's also very lucrative. But I heard people that basically do fashion vlogs also, but in reality, they buy clothes at like thrift shops and so on to save a lot of money. But I'm gonna guess here, she spends a ton of money on clothing, guys. I'm gonna guess.
But also because I design items myself. I've designed a capsule collection of outerwear that's available in the spring, fall, and winter.
She's a business lady, man. That's awesome. She's all business. I like that.
So I spent a lot of time designing that and sourcing fabrics and
$275 gift.
And vendors. I don't actually spend a lot of money on clothes.
$1,750 on a bag, $1,950 on another bag, and the other bag is smaller. I can never comprehend the cost of bags. And by the way, I did like a video on this before, and in reality, where they make these bags, they make the other bags, okay? It's not like, I know the material is better, right? But in reality, it's not that much better. And you're buying a brand. That's all you're buying. You're buying a brand. You're buying a brand.
On my blog, I sell affiliate products, which I'm able to.
By the way, affiliate products are a great way to make money. The whole idea is, if I want to recommend, for example, let's say, for example, this book right here, right? And I give you a full review on it. And I say, hey, if you want to buy the book, here's a link. When you go buy this book, I get paid money. But I'm also giving you value. So not just about the money side of it, right? But it's also about the value side. If you give value, people want to buy those products, you also get paid. But that's the only way it works. You have to give value. It's not like, hey, buy this book, but your article sucked, right? It's also about giving value. So she's making this much money, she has to give value also. So in a way, I have to respect that, but I don't have to respect her money habits because they're insane.
When I was living bi-coastally, I was able to rent my apartment in San Diego, and all of a sudden, the building changed policies, and I was no longer able to do that.
I can't stand that, bro. I cannot stand it. Yeah. They have like a whole like bunch of rules. That's why I wanted to buy like a condo, and then they were like, yeah, if you buy a condo where in our area, you can't rent it, okay? It's not allowed. And by the way, they don't rent it because basically it's gonna be harder for someone trying to buy into it to actually get a loan, okay? Because it's like a whole qualification thing. I get why they do it, but it's so annoying for people that actually just want to like make business and so on. I get it, but I don't like it.
And it caused a really big financial burden for me. And also starting another.
It cost me so much money, a burden. That's a sign of, hey, I want to save money. I want to save money. I got to save money.
Within 6 months, I accumulated a large amount of debt. I have $30,000 in debt.
Guys, do you hear what I'm saying, man? Looking fancy does not mean you're actually wealthy. This is an example. Tommy, you're being so mean in this video. I'm not being mean, guys. I'm being 100% honest. This is why it's so important you understand. Being fancy does not equal real wealth. That's why you see a lot of people, for example, in Manhattan wearing like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all this stuff, living in an apartment on the high rise, all this stuff. Doesn't mean they're better than you. Most likely no. Okay? Keep that in mind. Focus on what you're doing.
I pay about $500 a month to pay down my debt. I don't have credit cards because I've been very irresponsible financially in the past with credit cards.
By the way, good, how do I say this? Good idea. Okay, if you know you can't do something, cut it up, don't use it. As far as your debt, focus on paying off that debt. Save for emergencies. Start investing your money, bro. You know, when things go wrong, it's when people learn, okay? And I don't want her to do something wrong to then go ahead and learn. You don't have to do that like that.
My most expensive bill besides rent.
The dog is falling asleep, by the way. If you notice, the dog is like, I'm so tired of being here.
Is our health insurance. Last year, we collectively paid $1,400 per month. My monthly subscriptions are Hulu.
You know, to save money in health insurance on the premiums, you can just go ahead and get, for example, a high deductible insurance and basically get an HSA account because you have very high income. So that way you can save money, also invest at the same time, and that way you'll save a lot of money on the premiums. Get an HSA account by getting a high deductible. Okay? Do that.
Hulu, Netflix, HBO, Showtime, Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, iTunes Music. I have a
Oh my God. Oh my God.
subscription to Keep Candles where I get
$100 a month. By the way, this is not included, for example, my internet bill, not included. My phone bill, not included. A few other things here, not included, guys, okay? That's $1,200 a year, bro. $1,200 a year.
Get a candle each month.
One candle each month for $30. Why the heck am I subscribed to you? I don't care about that. That's fine. That's fine.
About $300 per week on groceries, and that's because I buy for both my fiance and I.
So they spend around $1,200 a month. Is that a lot of money? The answer is yes. It is a disgusting amount of money. But tell me, you live in the city. I understand that, guys. But you will see. By the way, this is Fresh Direct. First of all, she's not going over there to actually get the food, okay? So there's already delivery fee and a whole like maintenance fee, whatever they try to charge you these days. So let's just watch the grocery list here.
Between takeout and going out to dinner, I
$5 for lettuce, $6 for lettuce. Pineapple's $4. Buy a whole pineapple. Buy a whole lettuce thing. You save a lot more money. Guys, I'm getting so angry with this video.
Spend about $300 to $400.
Oh, she has the Essence water. The Essence water is like I think it's like $4 or $5 per bottle, bro. This is so expensive, man. It's so expensive.
Per week. My biggest financial weakness is shoes. I spend anywhere from $500 to
$995 for some bedazzled shoes, bro. Tommy's Louis Vuitton. It's red bottoms. I don't care, bro.
$900 on shoes. I really try to keep it under $1,000.
What, $1,000 per month?
That's my limit. I have about $30,000 worth of shoes.
Bro, just pay off your debt, please. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'll tell you by the end of the video, but just hold off a second, okay? Don't think I'm being mean here. Just hold off a second.
I struggled so much financially in my 20s that it feels so good to finally buy things that I.
But she's still struggling, bro. You're still struggling. You're still struggling. Oh, but she thinks she's not struggling, but because it's like it's all fancy and stuff, but she's still struggling.
Always wanted go out to nice dinners, travel, and I don't regret it. My usual workday from home is about 10 hours, but it can change drastically based on what I'm working on. After a long day, I love to just sit on the couch and turn on the TV.
When does her husband come home? I mean, her fiance.
And relax. It's really the only way I can really separate myself and keep my sanity. My biggest financial stress is the transition between living the life that I live now and moving towards a more responsible financial future.
So she's aware she's being irresponsible. She's aware of this.
From struggling in my 20s financially to overspending in my 30s, I've always
It's like a plan. Like, you know, I'm going to use my 20s to struggle, my 30s to overspend, and my 40s to hopefully catch up to something, right? What type of plan is this, man?
Had an issue with cash flow. It's been a very
Cash flow means, guys, although you make a lot of money, at the end of the month, you don't have enough money, right? There's no cash flow actually going through. There's no positive cash flow. It's a problem. It's negative, right? You need a budget, bro.
Famine type of style of spending. And that also is because my businesses fluctuate and, of course, my pay.
So our business fluctuates, but you want to live this lifestyle. Guys, at this point, you guys see where I'm going with this, right? You guys see where I'm going with this?
Check is never regular. I think it's really important that women pursue their dreams and create.
I think that's important too. But I also think it's important that I finish this video right now, okay? Guys, overall, what do I think about this 31-year-old CEO living in Manhattan and all this stuff? You know, first of all, is this wasteful? The answer is no. I'll tell you why it's not wasteful. If my name is Tommy Bryson, which it is, by the way, and let's say, for example, I make around $300K per year, right? On a good year. Okay, great. $300K, oh my gosh, Tommy, so much money. Now, let's say I have investments. I have a security fund, right? Emergency fund. Everything is taken care of. I have passive income coming in, whatever. If I'm good financially, if I spend this much money, but I make a lot more passively, there's no problem because basically I'm never going to run out of money. But if I go in my 20s, which by the way, I'm in my 20s right now, wasting all of my money and struggling, right? Now in my 30s, I have a higher income, but now I'm spending every single dollar because basically she said I have a cash flow problem and she has 30K in debt, but she has 30K in shoes. It makes no sense, okay? So obviously, my advice would be this. Downgrade the heck out of this lifestyle until you can afford to live this way passively. That's what this lady needs to do, okay? And I laughed and so on, guys, but it's not funny. You know what's not funny? Because basically, if she stops making money, there's going to be a massive issue. And because her fiance and her keep everything like separate, well, what happens when she can't pay the rent, right? It's a massive issue. You see what I'm saying here? So I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Is it wasteful? No. If Graham Stephan had this lifestyle and he's like financially free, I don't care, right? He has money to do it. He's passively smart, right? But if you're like this and you don't have any money coming in whatsoever, and it's just like spend, it's a problem just on an upper level, okay? It's the same paycheck to paycheck mentality. I don't like it. If she watches this video and she needs help, contact me. I'll help you out for free, okay? All I want to do is help. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. And if you guys want to basically DM me on Instagram, type Bryson. Or for example, if you want to call me, well, join my Patreon, link down below, or send me a DM on Instagram at Tommy Bryson. And as always, if you guys want to watch another video, guys, well, here's the video right here, and click my face right here. See you guys tomorrow, and as always, peace.